Um, so today, I don't really have anything planned out or anything planned. But as 2017 quickly approaches and the new year comes, you start thinking about your goals. I don't know if you're like me or everybody's different. You might not think about it that way, but I think about short term, long term goals, what I want out of the year coming up. Um, and I like to say that as an individual, I overanalyze things and I overthink things, and I am constantly trying to find the hidden meaning in words or a plan or what's missing or um, I need a plan B for plan B, I guess, in few words. And so this year, I started coming up with jotting down a list. At first, I start with writing down a list on piece of paper or on a journal with my. I try to list some short-term attainable goals, something that I can accomplish, and quick results, and helps kind of build me up, helps me stay positive, and gives me quick results so that I keep wanting to achieve and go for more and continue to get and strive to achieve the higher goals that take more time, that aren't quick goals that might take me 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, those kind of goals. Um, so I'm not doing a name drop or anything like that. I know that a famous or popular topic that Yusuf or Fousey Tube talks about is the law of attraction, which is something I started getting more into, and currently reading the book, and I'm trying to get the understanding of how you attract the things you want and how you have to believe in them. And um, the more positive energy you give back, the more giving kindness you give to the world is the more you're going to attract the things you want, the good things you want, the positive, the growth, whatever you might be chasing or going after. I think you attract those things by how you act, your behavior, your attitude. All those things help you attract the things you want to attain in the long run. So, um, how do you guys plan your year? Do you plan your year? Do you just let every year to come and you just say, "Oh, next year I'm going to work out"? Like, what do you do? How do you stay on task? How do you measure those goals that you had? Those How do you know you attained them? How do you know you accomplished them? Do you set metrics, standards? Like, what is the meaning of a goal? How do you plan for a goal? How do you know if you accomplished your resolutions that you set every year? I want this year to be different for me. I've set goals in the past and I feel like I've always attained them. So it's not that I haven't attained them, but I feel for the first time in 2016, um, there's a wrench thrown into my plans and my goals and everything I've always strived for. And it was the first time that I collapsed and fell apart. And I realized that things don't always go perfectly, and you do fail. And when you fail, what makes you stronger and a better person is knowing how to salvage that situation or how to get the best outcome from that situation. Um, you set goals, and sometimes, even for yourself, you set the goal, you're the bar so high that you don't quite reach it or you don't accomplish it, or maybe there was a different path that you were supposed to take that you're not aware of. So in 2016, I've learned that to better prepare myself and grow is that from speaking to professional people and speaking to people with different life experiences than myself. I always joke around and say, hey, I'm old as dirt, but I'm young. I know I'm young. I feel like I've lived a fast-paced life, and I grew up very quickly, and I've learned and matured at a very fast pace, while still at the same time making mistakes that a young adult will make. And maybe that's how you learn and you mature so quickly, because you make those mistakes. Um, so what I would like to identify and understand is I want to show you how I'm going to make my goals for this year. So on a later video, I'll post down, my step 1, how I put everything in a notebook. Step 2, how I plan it out. Step 3, how do I remind myself of these goals. Um, 4, how do I define them as successful or unsuccessful. And 5, the results, because we all set them every year. We all have resolutions every year. But let me know how you set your goals, how you measure them, what your thoughts are on even setting goals. Maybe there's people that just set them in their mind and know that this is what they're going to attain, and know that they're going to attract these things into their life, and no matter what, they're going to accomplish them. But let me know how you do it. As always, be kind, loving, caring, respectful towards others. Um, Everything you do, the more you do it, becomes a habit. So practice, practice, and practice it. And after a while, you would just do it out of kindness and out of your heart, and not need to think about it. So go out there and start a new habit. Be kind, loving, compassionate, respectful towards other people who you don't know what their challenges are day to day, and continue to do that, because before you know it, you'll be doing it effortlessly. And that's what the world's supposed to be about. As always, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have an amazing day, and I'm out.